to Drinkin Bros, presented by GhostBed.com. Yeah, welcome to Drinkin Bros, kids. It's a fine Tuesday afternoon here, D'Anthony. The wind has died down. It's real windy this morning.
Yeah, yesterday too. It's irritating. I don't mind the rain, but wind is so fucking stupid.
I don't think I've heard wind referred to like that.
It's pointless.
But I'm proud of you for that. It's a bad day to be homeless, Stan. That's what we figured out today. Two fucking really random homeless serial killer stories back to back that are totally different. The first one I get, right? The guy, the 30-year-old just capping people in New York and in Washington, D.C., just walking up to homeless people, just shooting them.
Yeah, maybe he saw American Psycho.
Maybe, and it's like, okay, that I understand. And, some say victimless crime.
No.
Some say that, too.
I don't think anybody says that.
I think a lot of people do. They're like, oh, victimless crime, who cares? I feel like that's what they did in L.A. for the Super Bowl. They killed all those homeless people.
That's possible, yeah. Bernie Kerik and fucking Rudy Giuliani definitely killed all the homeless people in New York. In the
right?
90s.
Where did they go? Because everybody asks, like, where the fuck did they go when they do these massive cleanups?
San Francisco, probably.
They killed them. Or they killed them. And they put their bodies in Battery Park. That's my guess.
Or throw them out in the bay.
Either one. But you got to get rid of them. Obviously, you got to get rid of the bodies. They caught Homeboy here in New York City, 30 years old. He was busted when investigators showed up at his home in the southeastern section of the Capitol. He was down in D.C., so he was in New York first, and he was like, man, I wonder if there's better homeless people to kill down in D.C. Turns out he was right.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe he just didn't like the weather in New York anymore. Just wanted to change his scenery, perhaps. So he got arrested down in D.C., and I'm looking at this guy. Kind of looks like Jesse Smollett's brother, maybe, like a little older brother. He's got a beard. You can get away with a lot when you have a mask on, too, because a lot of people are wearing masks still. And it trips me out because I'm like, you're fucking guilty of something if you're still wearing a mask. That's the way I feel, at least.
When it said homeless serial killer, I thought it was like a homeless person who was serial killing, not somebody who was serial killing homeless people.
Yeah.
I feel like that's bad writing.
Same with you. This also looks like DMX's third cousin.
Pop him up on screen if you can, Bob. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a nice comparison. That's better than mine, I think. I said Jesse Smollett's older brother. It's the light skin that got me, but
the head shape.
Yeah. Thin man. I'd love to sit and chat with him. I wish he was a guest on the show today. You know, just kind of want to pick his brain a little bit.
Like, what did a homeless person ever do to him?
Yes.
Well, that's not. I don't. You're coming at me all wrong. He wanted to murder, and just figured nobody would care if it was homeless people.
I like
Jack
that.
the Ripper with the horse.
Yeah. Prostitutes, yeah.
I'm sorry, sex workers.
Jessie always talks about that. She said in London they would always go after the prostitutes because nobody cared, and it was shamed upon in society, so you could get away with it for longer periods of time. I feel like you're right, Dan. It's the same with the homeless, where it's like, all right, great. Is anybody really going to fucking report that?
Yeah, who does care about homeless people is us.
Yeah.
Who else is out there distributing booze to the homeless?
Goddamn right, dude. Making seltzer hard again.
Yeah.
We gave those fucking people a night to remember down there. God damn it. The tipsters, by the way, whoever turned this guy in, are eligible. The D.C. Police Department is saying they're eligible for $55,000 for information. So whoever turned this fucker in is having a nice little payday today. But that's not even the best homeless serial killer story of the day, which is odd. Usually you think, all right, great. We're good for one homeless serial killer, but not two.
Well, you don't want to get greedy either.
No, but we did. I feel like it's a riches of spoils, or however that phrase is supposed to go.
Definitely not like that.
Yeah, I think that's right. Giorgio, it's riches of spoils, right?
Spoils of gold.
Spoils of war, bitch.
Yeah, there it is.
What's wrong with you guys?
One of the two is fine.
I'm sick as shit.
Make
on
like
all
a
kinds
tree.
of drugs, and you're not making any sense than I am.
Are you sick?
Yes.
What do you got?
Just allergy bullshit.
I was going to say,
Fucking
cedar
Texas.
fever. Yeah. All that
so
bullshit.
stupid. My whole goddamn body hurts, and I can't breathe.
Really?
Yeah. I get cedar fever at least once every fucking year.
Yeah, the weather here is weird, man. I talked about it earlier.
It's not the weather. It's whenever the cedar pollen starts to get into the air. Butt fucks me.
Yeah. Jesse's sick, too.
I should probably stop breathing.
Give it a go. See what happens.
That's what my
I
doctor said.
did it once. I did it once a couple months ago. I
My
stopped
doctor
breathing.
told me to kill myself, and I just assumed he meant that he wanted me to fucking deal with my allergy issues.
Sure. Which is probably what it was. But the other homeless serial killer, this is an 83-year-old who was seen sitting on a human leg, arrested in New York City. This is fucking awesome. Is there a picture of the fucking leg that he's sitting on? Bob, can you pull that up? It's on NBCNewYork.com. So NBC was the one that really broke this story. Man, is it a trans? It is. I think we got a trans too. Fuck, dude.
What happened now?
We got a trans killer. Why are you shaking your head back there? That's a nice thing. You've got to.
Yeah.
We've got to have
just-
some diversity in serial killers, dude.
I mean, that's just the free bingo space back here.
Yes. God damn it, man. I was wondering
not-
when's there going to be a trans
Yeah.
serial killer?
Not trans.
Not trans?
No, just old.
That's really racist.
Harvey Marcelin? Harvey Marcelin? We're same person, right? Pop up a picture, Bob. Let the audience decide. I went
if
trans.
this man is a man?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Pull that up. It looks like a lady who maybe used to be a lady.
No, what they're showing is the lady he killed.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's
No,
gotta
you're
be.
saying the dead woman's a trans woman.
Oh my God.
So-
Did he kill a trans?
No.
No?
Just an old woman.
Oh, shit. Did I misappropriate who was not a trans today?
I think you misgendered.
Is this episode live?
This is the guy.
Great. Not episode 999 is the one we get canceled on. Could you imagine?
Well, it's 666 upside down.
That's the guy? Okay, so he killed what appeared to be a trans lady, but it's not. It's a real lady. So I put my apologies to her and her family. How old is this fucking guy? He's 83 years old, huh? He looks pretty spry for 83.
Never too late.
No.
Never too late.
Never too late for now.
But look, this brings up an interesting question then. If you're 83 and you're out of life at that point to live, would you not just go around murdering everybody? Like, I figured that's what's going to happen to you. Like, at 83, you're just going to go back and kill all the pedophiles. And then that's kind
Why
of
would
it,
he
right?
start at 83?
Because your life is almost over. Like, who gives a shit at that point? There was a story we did, I don't know how many episodes ago. I'll ballpark it around 100 or 150 episodes ago. Remember that old man who walked into the bank and fucking robbed it and then shot the place up? Yeah. And it was the same thing where he was just like, wow, fuck it. I'm old as shit. Like, either I can go and get this cash now and do something fun for the last few weeks of my life, or I can die in poverty.
I wouldn't do that, but I would murder pedophiles for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the government's already done all the heavy lifting. You can just get on the internet right now and find out exactly where they live and what they look like.
There's an app. Yeah, there's an app for that.
Well,
Is there a pedo app out there?
I don't know if it's called that.
Trademark it,
It
now.
wouldn't be hard to make, honestly.
No.
Call the trademark attorney.
No, it's just a database query.
Yeah.
It's just, it's diddler.
Yeah. It's DIDLR though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe DIDDLR.
Yeah.
You got to take the last vowel out because hipsters are pieces of shit.
Yeah, it's true. Diddler. The old diddler. What would it be? Just because now with an app, you have to have like one generic version of something. Would it just be like a fiddle? Something like that?
Diddly.
Yeah.
No, because that means like something else in the old school South.
Does it?
Diddler means diddler, yeah. Like Bo, don't know diddly, you don't remember that?
Well, his name was Bo Diddley.
Okay, but that's like, diddly is colloquially like you don't know shit.
Yeah.
So we don't, I don't want to borrow off somebody else's work.
Oof. Pop a picture of that lady up, by the way, Bob, who you killed. Because I'm on it right now, NBC New York right now.
Oh, so I thought it was an old, so how old is this guy? He's 83?
So the dude is 83.
How old was the woman he killed?
She looks older. I thought it was
This
a
is
trans.
Susan
there we
Layden.
go. There we go.
That seems
Right?
like a dude.
Yeah.
I think she's just weathered.
Weathered woman.
Just wind battered. Probably, I mean, like, this is like 2-pack a day, menthol hundreds.
It's not dunk on a dead body.
If you cut the hair, though, that kind of looks like
That's a
dude.
wig. That's why. It's because
Oh,
there's
it
a
is?
wig, and you associate the wig with.
Oh, damn it.
No,
So,
it's because of the facial structure, the cheekbones and the fucking forehead.
okay. The police say the two didn't know each other.
I've been fooled before.
Yeah, we've all been fooled before. We've all been to Miami. Whoopsies. Hey, bro, that's an Adam's apple. Oh, shit. I've had too much ecstasy. I gotta fucking go.
Avoid the chokers.
All right, never mind. I stand totally corrected. Marceline is a transgender woman.
Yes, dude. Give it to me. Thank you. God damn it, dude.
I don't miss.
Damn it.
Ever.
Let's go.
That's the first time I've seen that woman. Definitely.
Yeah. Delco, you fucking trans shamer. I wasn't dunking on a dead body. I wasn't going fucking Jordan from the free throw line
It's
over
actually-
a dead body.
I
It's like-
trusted Rob. So
I thought before that you were talking about the killer was a trans person.
The killer was the trans person.
Oh, so she killed that old dude?
Yeah. No. The killer was not in their gender appropriate attire when arrested.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So they were both trans.
Yeah.
No, the woman's just a woman.
I thought, oh, so you're saying.
This is the woman.
This is the woman?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
was
yeah.
the other woman?
That was the trans person.
Okay.
That was with. This is the killer with their stuff on.
Fuck me,
I see.
dude. Let's get a
Whereas-
side by side then of the dude and that. Like, man, because the dude looks totally fucking normal. Like, it looks like a normal old
Yeah,
dude.
I was going to say trans people getting murdered isn't really new. They get fucked with all the time.
Yeah.
It's like kind of a problem.
wait, I'm still
to be
confused. The
honest.
guy that was arrested is the,
Yeah, that's the lady.
but like they took the wig off and he was
Yeah, they took the
black?
wig off, bro.
So the perp walk was like, in whatever,
Normal dude.
like dead names.
Yeah.
All right, so the girl that died is still a girl.
Yes.
Yeah, the woman, that's clearly a woman.
That's
When you
clearly a
scroll
woman.
down.
But the confusion comes in of like, he really did himself a lot of favors then. Because you pop that one up on the screen real quick. That doesn't look like an 83-year-old man that we just saw getting perp walked. Like that's a decent little transformation. And there seems to be like a little red dot in the middle of the forehead. They were going for some Indian flair there.
I think that's a light.
Yeah, that's just the dot from the ATF person through
Yeah.
there.
This is none of the gender stuff is actually the most important because this is. Let me read this New York Post.
Go ahead,
clip
yeah.
Here.
Fire away, Bob.
Harvey Marcelin, the killer, was at the center of gossip Saturday in Tompkins Square Park, where acquaintances marveled at the accused killer's alleged ability to dismember a human being while in a wheelchair. She chopped someone's fucking head off. She actually severed someone's head, blurted Junior, a homeless man in the park frequented by the serial killer. So they were like, dude, this person knows how to cut a body up.
Yeah.
Also seems like they Sammy Sosa'd their skin.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, it may have been Life that did that as well.
Yeah.
But in the picture of the perp walk, they were walking.
Yeah, he went back.
So, like, why were they in a wheelchair dismembering someone?
Why not?
Why not? Life comes at you fast.
I'm confused by
Not going anywhere for a
everything.
while?
The race, the ability to walk, the gender, who is
entire
homeless and who is not.
I've not followed.
None.
Yeah.
This is what
you
happens.
Should.
This
Yep.
is what happens when everybody's got to be represented. This is like the fucking corporate logo
But it's all one person.
of serial killer.
100%. Yeah, but the way that it's got to be described through the media now to get to the actual thing, you have to use all of the pronouns, all of the things.
Well, unless the
lead with the trans. They're because they're leading with the trans picture.
yeah, for sure. But unless the perpetrator of the crime is black, because
Right.
CNN and everybody else that ran that headline about the Asian lady getting hit 128 times in the face and head, Asian lady and then perpetrator.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was his age, not his race.
Didn't have any race. If it's a honky, that they're leading with that. White supremacist killed somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this, it's interesting that they led with the trans photo first, and then what he really looked like as he was getting walked in.
They couldn't lead with the African American male picture. That's what Dan
Correct.
was just talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Well,
That's
one's
like
the
a
New-
fucking lady.
This is the New York Post. They'll lead with whatever they want.
Yeah.
Post
They
don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Post is rad, by the way. It's Bloods and Crips in New York, and that's Post versus Times. And you choose one, and you stay with it for life. I was a Post guy. I always liked the Post. It was always just more entertaining.
Just sheer numbers, though, the Crips way outweigh the Bloods.
And I
It's
understand
like 4
that.
to 1.
I understand that,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
if-
still a choice.
The more you weigh, the better chance you have of getting a diabetes, though.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It's true. The whole 300 effect, too.
Yeah.
What, 300 like the movie?
Yeah.
What does this got to do with Thermopylae?
I was just thinking about dude's abs.
Oh, well, that's weird. It's a weird thing.
Is it? It's Giorgio.
It's a weird thing to say to another man.
No, it's not. It's a Tuesday for Giorgio. It's a Tuesday. What day is St. Patrick's Day this week? Thursday? It's tomorrow?
It's 17th.
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 Thursday.
All right, Tuesday, yeah, or Thursday. I was right. Fucking A, dude. We're here. We're here. March Madness.
March Madness, St. Patrick's Day. Fuck, dude.
We should be in
The
Vegas.
Giggle Boys have a live show at 4 for some reason.
Today?
And
On
Thursday.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
Where?
At Creek in the Cave.
Creek in the Cave.
Acting like we weren't busy on Thursdays.
Yeah, it's like, we got a show, guys.
I don't think of fake news. I don't know if you heard of it.
We'll be here.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, we're not doing that. I love those guys, but dude, 4 o'clock on a Thursday on St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have shit to do, right?
We'll be here.
That's right.
Doing fake news.
For a little bit, and then we're off.
And then we'll all be drinking green
off
beer.
to
No,
the races.
Bob and I are doing fucking baseball after that.
That's right, dude. During the middle of March Madness, you'll have what the audience can't see is we have 16 different boxes here on the screens. 15 of them will be filled up with college basketball games, and it's going to be real hard to pay attention. My God, man, stakes are high this year. On Drinkin' Bros Sports, we're giving away a signed Bill Walton UCLA jersey. I'm all in for that. We had a record number of people to sign up. It's free, by the way, if you just go to Drinkin' Bros Sports. Anybody can have a shot at the jersey. It's free to sign up. It's at the top of the page. But we had 35 applicants fill out their brackets in under 10 minutes on there. And I was like, holy shit, dude. It's hard to pick all fucking 64 teams that fast.
I mean, you're making a mistake if you're trying to go through methodically and pick the winners that you think based on some algorithm.
I agree.
Or whatever.
I agree.
You just gotta pull your meat out.
Yep.
Fucking stamp that.
Go
shit.
Well, gut.
Better still is, do you have maybe like a 17-year-old niece?
Yeah, who's never watched basketball in her life.
Yes.
Let her pick based on either the color of the uniform or their mascot, and you'll probably win.
Yes.
That was that one woman. The
only one who's
to
won,
get a perfect
yeah.
score. She did it based on the mascots, right, or some shit like that,
It was all based on mascots, and then
or their uniform. I don't remember if it was the jersey.
she won $1 million, and then ESPN brought her on bracketology the next year to do it, and she only picked 17 games for the entire tournament.
Why is it? If you get every single one right, I feel like that should be more than $1 million. That should be a life-changing event. It's only happened once.
So
It was $1 billion.
It was $1 billion. Yeah, because right
Warren
after
Buffett.
that, Warren Buffett got in, and then he did $1 billion, and nobody's won it. Nobody's won it since. There's been some people that have gotten really fucking close. I know somebody had it down to the finals game once, and then they lost the finals.
By the way,
which
the
would be
reason that
brutal.
all these other companies get into it is because they want your data.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that's why it's
Shit.
free.
You can have it.
Yeah, you can
for
have
sure.
it.
I mean, if you're that big into college basketball that you're going to spend money and bet on shit and all blah blah blah, then you want to do that and give them your data, kind of, because then you're going to get advertised to in an appropriate way.
Yeah.
That's
dude.
how I feel about it.
Download our app.
I've bought in I don't know, 5 different pieces of Instagram ad content over the last weekend or so. Like just products that were just directly sent to me through Instagram stories.
Oh, yeah, dude. I feel like every time I talk about something now, it's showing up somewhere.
And I buy it every time.
Yeah, dude, I'm there. Michael Gammon here in the chat is saying, have you seen the American vet that went to Ukraine and almost died and said, don't come? I can't link in super chat to that. Yeah, there was a Fox cameraman that got killed today, too. It's weird. War is dangerous. Turns out war is dangerous.
Yeah,
Dan.
imagine that.
Did you know? Did you know that? Yeah, so if you're going over there, you know the risk you're taking, obviously.
Yeah, and it's getting riskier now because the Russians are starting to target and attack supply lines coming in from Poland. So I would recommend not going there, especially since this whole thing's going to be done soon. Zelensky's been intimating in private behind the scenes to a lot of people around the world that he's not going to press on the NATO issue. He's done with that entirely. And I think, honestly, that gives Putin the fucking backdoor he needs to get out of this and hold on to Luhansk and Donetsk. But we'll see.
Yeah, because if you look at the American media today, Bob, pull up Drudge Report, just the top story there. Just go to drudgereport.com on
Donetsk, Netsk. Sorry.
there. That's fine. I mispronounce it every time. So, Bob, put that full screen, Bob. Russians could buckle in 10 days.
That is absolute nonsense.
And Dan, I wanted to bring up something yesterday on the show when we talked about the TikTok stars. We didn't go into what they were actually saying, and one of the key phrases was that Russia can't win this war. They've already lost too many casualties. And that's the message that they're wanting these TikTok stars to get out. It's a lot of
In the White House?
yeah.
Yeesh.
How many? So nobody in the current White House has ever been in a fucking war.
No.
So
Well, how about the guy with the long fingernails with the acrylics? Has that guy been in the war?
no, he was in fashion wars.
Well, some say that's even riskier.
Yeah.
But that's so interesting because it looks like with them coming to some sort of agreement where Russia then gets to take certain territories. So it looks like they're getting everything they want, but publicly it'll be announced as a Ukrainian victory.
Yes.
The victory's starting to look a little Pyrrhic.
Yeah.
And
But didn't we know this was going to happen, right? Like, this isn't really shocking.
Yeah. And I mean, the only thing that was really in question is whether or not they were going to get Zelensky and install a puppet government. Like, Donetsk and Luhansk both have puppet mayors now. There's a city in the south, I think, in the central part of the country that does as well. So it's coming. I mean, I don't know if and nobody knows what's going to happen, right? Especially with the West trying to stoke war and shit. But I think that this is going to be coming to a close here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to shake out. I'm more curious to see how the media is going to spin it, because I think you guys.
It'll be Zelensky will be a hero, and we'll get back to a point where Russia is our number one geopolitical enemy, at least in the media, which is not true, by the way. It's not even close to true, but it is what they want you to believe.
It's good for movies. I mean, if you go back to the '80s, dude, we got some great movies out of Russia.
What's not going to be good is when Saudi Arabia is offering to pay or to take Chinese currency instead of the U.S. dollar.
Yeah,
For oil. That's a big problem.
So I read that. What's the huge issue with that?
The United States dollar, the USD, is the world's reserve currency, and that would pretty much put an end to that. It makes our currency, regardless of if it's weak at the time or not, still the most powerful currency in the world.
Couldn't we just stop sending them weapons though if they did that? Don't we fund like $3 trillion of weapons towards them?
Yeah, I
pretty
don't think Saudi Arabia can pull it off unless China starts sending them weapons, but that's not going to happen. I don't think China will agree to that.
What the Wall Street Journal is saying is that they're going to accept it instead of dollars for Chinese oil sales.
Yeah.
So is that just for China?
I mean, they'll try to do the same with India. India will rebuff that idea. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. It's a stupid move, so I don't know if, Saudi Arabia and China are definitely more ideologically close than Saudi Arabia and the United States.
Okay.
So who knows? They're both authoritarians. They both run like crony capitalist governments. So, there's a lot to be done there. So I don't know. We'll see.
Sounds like a future Nick Cage film.
Saudi's pushing really hard with the sports washing right now. They're gobbling up as many sports franchises in different countries as they can. They're doing it all throughout England.
Are they trying to get Chelsea?
Yep, they just bought Newcastle. They're trying to buy Chelsea. They've had reigns and all a bunch of other things as well. Cricket,
Saudi Golf League.
Saudi Golf
Well,
League.
isn't World Cup is in Qatar, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, dude. There's a lot of money. People like going over there to what's the fun place? Dubai.
That's the Emirates. So it's a
That's
little
not the
different.
same
It's not the
country.
same thing. Saudi Arabia is the big rectangular one that's there.
Right.
That's like landmass of way
Yeah,
bigger.
if you wore what you could wear in like Dubai into Saudi Arabia, they would probably kill you.
So what about Nick's Crocs today? He's wearing white Crocs with black socks. Does that kind of fly over there?
Socks and
getting
sandals are fine.
Beheaded.
Oh, that's
immediately,
right.
yeah.
Shit, dude. I didn't even think about that. Nick, you might have found a vacation home. Second spot to live, dude. Maybe a little timeshare over in Dubai.
little Saudi Nick with a little rope hat.
Oh, he
thing.
could pull it off, dude. Are you kidding me? Any Mexican, because we got a couple Mexicans working here. Any Mexican can pull off Saudi Arabia any day. It's just look at Nick. Is there a camera over there?
No.
You put one of those little things around his head, he's fine, dude. I wouldn't know. I definitely wouldn't know. He's vaping right now too. Come on, dude.
They do love to vape.
They do
Well,
Hookahs,
love hookah.
traveling hookahs. Let's go,
They
dude.
love cheetahs too. I guess pets.
Oh, as pets? That's
Yeah.
a fun thing.
You know what else is fun? 80% of their primary education facilities are madrasas that teach death to America.
No shit.
Yeah,
You don't
that's-
say.
That's pretty dope.
Why do we keep giving them weapons then?
I know.
Why do we keep buying their oil? Why did we? I mean, I guess it's just part of the human condition. There's oil in Russia, and there's in natural gas. There's oil and natural gas in Ukraine, in the Middle East in general, and in parts of South America. And every single heavy oil producing country, except for like maybe Kuwait, is a complete despot regime.
Yeah. So. And we're just going to keep funding those assholes.
Yeah.
That's never going to end, right?
No, we've backed ourselves in a bit of a corner. I mean, it could end. It could end in 3 years from now, whomever the next president is, turns on ANWR and the reserve in Alaska, and then turns on the Keystone XL, and we become energy independent. And then, these oil companies that have been gouging us for the last forever, you start taxing them a bit and using that money to actually do something on green energy on a realistic timeline, like 30, 40 years, not fucking 10 years from now. It's stupid. Like, we know for a fact that's not going to happen. So we're just backing ourselves into a corner, just like Ukraine did. We told Ukraine, give up your fucking nukes and we'll make sure you never get invaded. And they gave up their nukes, and they're currently getting invaded. No. And we were producing enough oil that we didn't have to depend on anybody else, and we gave that up for this fucking fake environmental alarmist bullshit, and so did Germany, and now everybody's fucked. Like, people want to say, oh, how much can the president really affect the price of gas? Are you fucking kidding me? That's a stupid fucking thing to say. The reason it went up during Trump's administration, by the way, is because he fucking got us off of Venezuelan oil. Yeah. Maybe that was the right thing to do, but the fucking price went up.
It's the right thing to do for the long haul. But if you had a clear message and you went on TV and told everybody that, it might be helpful.
Yeah. Well, the problem is you can't say anything outside the narrative without being called a fucking collaborator. And it's a real problem. If we want a non-violent solution to this standoff we're in with Russia right now, we have to listen when they're talking. You may not want to. You may feel like you're fucking morally superior to them or whatever, and maybe you're right. But if you don't listen, the only way to fucking end this is to fight.
Yeah.
So
eventually you have to have conversation, or else things just go on the way they are. Easily ignored in the chat is saying here, they still castrate and trade Africans too. Is that true?
Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Most of the labor there and in Kuwait and Dubai is like Indo-Chinese or sub-Saharan African imports.
All of Qatar's World Cup stadiums built with slaves.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia
no shit.
also just put 81 people to death in the largest execution ever, like 3 days ago.
What was it?
It wasn't
for?
the largest execution ever. The fucking Mayans in Mexico City in, the 16th century killed fucking 80,000 people in a weekend.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
well,
80. Come on, man.
Modern history.
Yeah, well, fucking they qualified.
I'm just saying there was a great corn crop the next season.
Oh, shit, wait, in modern history, we dropped 2 bombs on Japan and wiped out like fucking 130,000 people in 10 seconds.
That's true, yeah.
So, I mean, technically that's not an execution because we didn't give them a trial.
No. Right. No trial. I mean, the Holocaust was an ongoing execution as well.
That's
Sure.
true,
Yeah.
Sure. Numbers were a little smaller than 130,000, though.
No.
I mean, it led up to it. Obviously,
No,
what
no.
did top 8 million?
6.
6 million?
But in
My German friends can test that number.
Giorgio.
Stalin was responsible for more like 25 to 28. He gets no credit.
No, not at all. I never hear that figure
Yeah.
thrown around.
Like,
Dude,
there's
'cause
still a
he's-
bunch of dudes named fucking Joseph. How often do you run into an Adolf?
Never.
Because he was an accumulator.
Yeah.
That's true,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's
Rate
Hitler's-
stats were lower, but his career was nice.
Yeah.
He's like the Hank Aaron of fucking murdering Jews.
Well, Mao too. Mao's got some numbers.
Yeah, for
No,
sure, but
yeah.
not Jews.
Not
Yeah.
Jews.
But yeah, he's, who knows, 100 million for that guy maybe. I mean, it's,
Fuck.
the estimates are like somewhere between 30 and 60 million. That's a lot of people.
A lot of fucking people, dude. That's like California. That's like if you just wiped out Texas and California. It's a lot of fucking people there. He put a link here in the chat to that other video there for Michael Gammon. Big fan, Mike. Thanks, buddy. You threw us 20 bones, dude. But this St. Patrick's Day, by the way, we're blacking out on hard AF seltzer. That's all there is to it. Everybody's getting theirs, and they're like, dude, it tastes amazing, and we just don't notice, and then we black out on the floor. It's the way it should be. That's what life should be. So congratulations. all your orders should be shipped for St. Patty's Day. So
Get some green food coloring in the lemon lime.
Yeah, dude. Really fucking enjoy yourself. I haven't done that type of shit in a while. The funnest St. Patrick's town was Savannah, Georgia.
Oh yeah, they have other than Boston in a year where the weather's nice, because usually this time of year it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
But if you get like one of those early springs in Boston, that their party is fucking wild.
yeah, dude.
But Savannah's the best.
They dye that river green.
Yeah, it's the best non-Irish city fucking St. Patty's Day I've ever been to. It's wild as shit. Like, you get a good mix of people from all over that area. It's a college town.
Yeah.
And it's got Rangers and fucking infantry dudes there as well. It just gets wild as fuck.
Oh, yeah, super fucking wild. What are you guys doing for St. Patrick's Day? You're going out that night?
Probably not.
Why not, dude?
I don't know.
Fucking
It's hard without a
green,
crew,
party.
you know? It's hard, like...
Why do you not have a crew?
Yeah, why didn't you have a crew,
What's
Giorgio?
your crew?
That's your fault, the way I look at it.
Part of the ship, you know? I'm chained to the desk.
No,
Committed to the job.
I'll probably go out.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be out of here by, what, 4?
If we're not coming in
4:30?
Friday too, we have Friday off.
Yeah, you're Friday off.
I'll probably do something a little more traditionally Irish.
What's that? Potatoes? You going to make some potatoes for yourself?
Well, I'm
He's gonna get blackout drunk. He's gonna ignore his child and probably beat his wife.
Close. Yeah, I was going to get blackout drunk, like Dan said. Come home, ignore my current child, and toss a new one in my wife, and then leave her to deal with that one as well.
Yeah, that's the fun shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I miss that, man. I miss being single on St. Patrick's Day, where you could just really go out and just fucking wreck shit. I mean, just absolutely wreck shit.
Car bombs.
Yeah, Irish car bombs, dude. There's nothing like a good old-fashioned Irish car bomb to really carry you through the day.
Dropkick Murphys on repeat.
Fucking A, we just saw them a week ago.
It's Stubbs.
I know.
Yeah.
It was. I had to film the shipping up to Boston thing, by the way.
We'll take Flogging Molly as a backup, but it's mostly Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah. When that kicks in on St. Patrick's Day and you're single, car bombs, mouth, fucking Guinness, fuck is a lot of fuck you.
You're
And then-
Irish. We're Irish today.
Yeah. Somebody's got beads, titties are out.
There's too many Megans.
A lot of Megans out on that day.
I got it. Megan!
Megan! Where are you, Megan? And then when it's on March Madness Day, life doesn't get any better. St. Patrick's Day, shit, you and I were there for St. Patrick's Day. And we went to Nine Fine Irishmen at New York. Fucking A, dude. There was a Dropkick Murphys cover band.
Yeah. That was during the
Hockey?
yeah,
Was it
we were,
hockey?
yeah, we were there to see a hockey game.
Fuck, that was fun as shit. They had midgets. They had midgets everywhere, dude, in the background, just running through the streets, dressed up as leprechaun. Some people shame that. I don't. I look at it as a character, and you're playing a little character for the day, and that's it. But god damn it, it's fun. I took a picture with them. There were leprechauns, and they were dressed up like little goalies, too, from the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It was great.
Can you bring up Drudge Report again? Put it on screen and scroll down a little bit.
What do you got there?
What do you want?
Keep scrolling.
Nick Cage.
Right there. All right, now blow that middle part up where it says COVID cases USA. Because it used to say something else, but
Are they still doing? I didn't know COVID existed anymore.
Look, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
But
there you go.
Deaths 0 yesterday.
No shit.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fucking A, dude. Why bother at this point, I guess?
Fear.
What?
And look, if you look at the COVID cases, it says 55,000. 55,000. I mean, there's 350 million people that live in America?
Yeah, something like
330, something like that? 55,000. That's, I mean, shit, that homeless serial killer killed about that number of people.
Yeah, you still got 34 more days to wear a mask on an airplane, though.
Fuck. That's if they don't extend it, by the way. I think they will.
That would be a political mistake for them to do that.
I agree. This close to the election and
Yeah,
shit, and people want to get out and fucking rage.
I think they've been afraid to. They got their base so fucking hyped up and scared of everything that they got to be really careful about how they back off on that now.
Yeah.
Like they have to do it in a way that satisfies people in the middle that don't like mandates in general, and then also obviously their base. Like if you just say, all right, it's over, they're gonna be like, I can't believe we got to put masks back in schools. I don't feel safe.
I was in a drive-through this morning to get my kid some McDonald's. He's on spring break. He just wanted a big breakfast, dog. And that fucker had a mask on. I was like, not out where I live. That's not mandatory. You don't have to do any of that shit. They're just doing it just to do it, man. That's going to be the next part of this, too, is the psychological shit where people just wear it forever for the rest of their lives.
Yeah,
That's what happened in L.A.
Kane said that there's still, like, it's optional in school now, but there's still a lot of kids doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
The kids, because we live in the same district. I live in, Kane's district. Dude, I said this before. The amount of kids I see walking home from school with their mask on, like alone in the neighborhood, is really bizarre.
Dude, it's creepy, man. It's fucking creepy.
Have they been programmed or are they virtue signaling?
No,
They don't look like they're virtue signaling.
I think it's a program where it's like, I think there's still some people who will live with this psychological fear of COVID, and then they're going to put that on their kids. And then I think it's the other half of, just wanting to do it, where it's just a part of your day now. It's been a part of your day for 2 years, and I think it'll take kids a little bit longer than adults to get rid of it because, they've been doing it for so long.
Most of these kids that I see honestly strike me as it looks like their mom's going to fucking yell at them if they don't get home with the mask on.
I agree, but then why? Because Dan and I, we were driving by a high school looking for talent. Kidding. No, there's a high school by here, and you and I were driving by there, and all the kids were wearing it. I was like, dude, nobody's watching you. You could have taken it off if you wanted to. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, DeSantis got a little heat for talking to those high schoolers, like, hey, you don't have to wear that stupid shit.
Yeah.
He was a little meaner than that. He was like, take it off. This is theater.
Yeah, it's theater.
It was a little oddly aggressive. He was not wrong about the theater part, but he was bizarrely angry at them.
That's great. If you can't get angry at kids, who can you get angry about? We got some sponsors to put this shit wagon on the air. First and foremost, ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros, 40% off the bundle package. That's the adjustable base and the mattress combined together. Now, if you just want 30% off, use the promo code Drinkin Bros at checkout. But their St. Patty's Day special, by the way, is if you order a mattress, you get 2 pillows for free. The pillows are just as good as the goddamn mattress, 1. 2, they're kind of costly because they last forever and they're cooling pillows, so they're about 15, 20 degrees cooler than the rest of yo shit. And you really notice the difference. Like when you put your face on it, our kid wasn't feeling well last night and he came down. There was a bare ghost bed pillow and he's like, Dad, why is this so cold? And I was like, that's because it's expensive and nice, dude.
I think you're supposed to tell your kid that Jesus made it that way, and if he doesn't believe, then he's going to hell. I could be wrong. I'm not a parent. It's a step parent.
Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros today. Fill up the cart. Everything is 30% off if you want to just fill it up full of shit. Everything, dude. I mean, they got the weighted blankets, the sheets, the pillows. If you just want the adjustable base, congratulations. If you already have a ghost bed mattress, 30% off. Chuck it in the cart. And now, for all of 2022, they got a 60-month pay-as-you-go program. No interest if you have decent credit there. And congratulations, you walk out of there with a new bedroom set for about $25 a month at ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. Next up, we've got getroman.com/Drinkin Bros. Yeah, dude. Shit, if you order that now, it's a 48-hour turnaround. You'd be having a rock hard boner for St. Patty's Day, dude. Is there a better day to have a fucking rock hard boner?
I don't think so.
Cinco de Mayo, St. Patty's Day.
Christmas, maybe.
Secretary's Day.
I guess it depends on how you defend your home.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
do you defend it with a gun or do you defend it with a boner?
Like crap, like garbage day or Christmas when Santa shows up or the underpants gnome. I don't know what everybody's doing these days.
Me neither. We don't like to judge.
Too.
Yeah, we don't like to judge. When the moment of intimacy arrives, you need to be ready, Roman ready. Whether you've been in a relationship for years or just getting started. Let's say you're just got flirtsies, a little under the table, a little Western grip here and there, and you want to take it to the next level. Having the confidence comes with preparation. That preparation is from Roman, my man. Even though you're far from ordinary, the truth is that ED is quite ordinary. In fact, 52% of guys aged 40 to 70 experience some form of erectile dysfunction. Go to getroman.com/Drinkin Bros now to speak to a U.S. licensed healthcare professional about erectile dysfunction and get $15 off your first month of treatments. The benefits of ED treatment can help you reconnect with your partner and rediscover the joy of sex. Maybe get into that Amazon position we talked about a few episodes ago. That'd be a fun thing for you and your lover. Gay or straight, by the way. We don't judge. That position's good for all the holes. It just depends on how flexible you are. Roman's system is completely confidential and totally discreet. No big logos or labels on packages. It just shows up. With Roman, you get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for erectile dysfunction, all from the privacy of your own home. Like I said, a U.S. licensed healthcare professional will help you find the best treatment plan if medication is appropriate. It ships to you free with 2-day shipping. Get it now, dude. It might be there by 4 o'clock on Thursday. The whole process, straightforward, convenient, and discreet. Getting started is simple. Just go to GetRoman.com/DrinkinBros. Complete an online visit. Take care of your ED without leaving your own home. Go to GetRoman.com/DrinkinBros today. And if you're prescribed, get $15 off your first month of ED treatment. Make sure you're ready to have confidence and control this fall. Roman ready. Next up, hardafseltzer.com. Let's go, dude. If you're getting fucked up, let's really fucking go all in. 8% seltzers, dude. Shipped to your house, 42 states. Look at that. Boo bang. Coming at you, dude. Fucking A. A lot of people getting the seltzers now, and they're like, dude, I was not expecting this. You're welcome. You're welcome for all of it. One, the taste is amazing, and we're making seltzer hard again. Can we say that?
Yeah.
I feel like that. We can say that.
Doesn't
we're making
really
seltzer hard again.
Acronym doesn't really look great on a hat, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it on a red hat.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Everybody else has hard seltzer written on there. At 4%, you're really not that fucking hard. This will knock you on your ass. And congratulations. So go to hardafseltzer.com right now and order it, and it'll get shipped to your fucking house. We only ship in cases because we're not pussies. That's it. Plus shipping on like 6-packs is crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. I talked to that fucking dude yesterday. I was like, how much does this ship a 6-pack? It's like $40. I was like, no, dude. I was like, unless you're going to write Let's Go Brandon on the outside of the box, I'm not fucking doing that, dude.
Yeah.
Get a goddamn case. Get a goddamn case of shit.
Well, we're going to do 12 packs probably soon.
Well, in stores, yeah. On a Drudge Report, by the way, there was a Nick Cage thing. We didn't get a chance to chat about it earlier, but I want to chat about it now because he was going to do fucking Rescue 16. He was going to do the Range 15 sequel, and I fucking love Nicolas Cage. I'm a huge fan. South by Southwest is going on here in Austin. He's in a movie where he's playing himself, which is fucking awesome. And the trailer just dropped a couple hours ago.
So it's like being John Malkovich?
No,
But he's the lead.
He gets rented out to a rich guy's birthday party for $1 million, and he's having an honest conversation with his agent. He's like, Nick, it's $1 million. Like you've got to do this.
Yeah.
We all know his tax issues and everything else, and the trailer's lights out. It had a perfect 100 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is rare. So everybody who was at the festival and rated it was just like, this movie's fucking amazing. Trailer's dope as shit. Cage is back, dude. They're doing another National Treasure, too, at Disney.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're going to be fucking looking for. Maybe the Constitution so they can read the goddamn thing.
Or Ben Franklin's toes. Let's look for his toes, dude.
Did he lose a foot? Did he have diabetes?
I'm not sure, but after Deion Sanders lost his toes, I feel like that could become a thing.
Both
now.
incredible athletes.
Both.
Yeah.
Not really Ben Franklin's most important or impressive appendage.
Yes, Wiener got a lot of miles on it.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, he was banging half the French court when he was over there as our ambassador to France.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Ben Franklin? Yeah. With the wealth belly?
Yeah, he also had it was a wealth belly.
Yeah.
And he was also extremely powerful, but one of the older duchesses, he was in like a 3-year relationship with or some shit.
Yeah, I think
can't remember her name.
He
but-
has a quote that I'm going to paraphrase the fuck out of here, but it's essentially like,
I like pussy, man.
it was just like when you're inside of them, you can't tell if they're old or young. So like he loves banging old broads.
That's not true.
Is that what he said?
Because it's easy.
That is true. I stand with Bob. Hashtag stand with Bob.
I can tell your age with the lights off and my eyes closed. Just with my dick.
There's no way.
100%.
troubling.
I can get within 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
We can put that to the test.
Yeah, we
do it.
can, dude. Let's do that.
Episode 2000.
Episode 2000, Giorgio, we put up a 22-year-old
here we
and then
go.
a 52-year-old.
Regarding only what is below the girdle, it is impossible of two women to know an old from a young one. So he was like, dude, once you get in,
Yeah.
old, young, it's all the fucking same.
Yeah, dude.
And this is from a time, not to make it weird, but from a time when marrying 14-year-olds was still kind of hip.
Yeah. Pull up a picture of B. Franks, dude. Do they have any colorized versions? Because that's the new fun, flirty
we're not-
trend, is colorizing old black and whites. I saw a fucking colored picture of Anne Frank.
I mean, they're paintings, right?
Yeah,
They
there were
didn't
no
have fucking
photographs
photos in the
invented yet.
1700s.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, whatever, man. Portraits, okay? We have portrait tattoo artists. Put one up right there. Let's see this guy.
They had colored paint back then.
You guys are seeing color a lot.
Yeah, Jesus
I'm not saying
Christ.
no photography.
I had a conversation about that this
That's
morning.
a pretty
actually.
goddamn realistic painting.
Can you say? Can we start referring to ourselves as uncolored people?
I think so. I think that's fine, right? No? I'll say yes.
Or
The
person without
uncolored?
color? Person without color. is
Person
the other
without
one.
color?
No, isn't white
PWC.
Yeah, white's all the colors.
White
White
is all the colors, right? Is it?
We're every color.
Yeah, but if the standard is colored, right, then the opposite would be or non-colored. It's not. I'm not saying it makes any fucking sense. Just
Yeah.
saying we should fucking troll people.
What if colored refers to one colored?
Huh?
You need to.
Giorgio, you're dancing on.
Yeah.
You were tap
single-
dancing
as in a
on the edge
single
today, my
color.
man.
Fucking
Yeah.
Joseph Mingley over here.
Man, fucking David
Trying.
Duke
We
back
gotta
there
start
today.
sorting people by these metrics.
Yeah. You're going to start telling fucking Delco and Bob what water fountain to use next?
That's
hey,
what-
dude.
That's how these fucking.
Well, I mean-
Separate.
all these music
We
festivals he's
separate
going
now.
to.
He is a Catholic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's pivot. I got a fun little, flirty story that kind of came about last night.
Fire away.
Kevin Holland, UFC fighter,
Yeah.
who stiffed me of a high five the one time we passed him in Houston, stopped another man in a Houston restaurant. He stopped a gunman.
No shit.
Yes, this is his second time fighting or kind of doing.
Yeah,
some
it's the second time this has happened. Yeah,
vigilantism. Yes.
yeah. Why? Where does he hang out that all
What's-
this fucked up shit is
This
going
is
down?
in Houston.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
but at the restaurant? Was it at Houston's restaurant in Houston?
Let's see.
Houston Steakhouse?
Read the story. real
What's this dude's
quick.
name?
Kevin
Kevin Holland. This is the second time he's done this. I read that late last night, and I was like, is this real? I thought I was
didn't
reading
he-
an old story.
Didn't he fight a dude in a Vegas
Yeah,
casino as well?
yeah. He,
Not familiar with that.
Kevin
but
Holland is
he
basically
stopped,
Batman.
Yeah, he stopped a man who robbed a woman, I believe, of their purse, and now a gunman entered at 11:30 local time. Houston police said a panic alarm went off in a sushi restaurant in Highland Village.
shit.
Ba, 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 ba. However, when police arrived on the scene, the suspect was already being held by a trio of sushi customers. The three men reportedly rushed the gunman and saved numerous lives.
All right.
Who are the other two dudes? Like how much credit is Kevin Holland getting here?
Let's look.
I just want to be sure that when I meet him.
Patrick Robinson, one of the individuals that apprehended the shooter, said that he and his friend ran towards the suspect and arrived soon after a third person had already grabbed the gunman. Robinson's friend was later identified as Kevin Holland.
Okay.
So it was the two of them that rushed him.
All right. Shit, dude.
Good for him.
Good for him. But when you're at sushi, that's one place you don't want to really be disturbed. You know, you got that tempura going down, and do you really want to be disturbed during that? Like, I would charge a gunman at a sushi restaurant, where I'm just like, hey,
The worst part about South by is it's so hard to get into restaurants. He's like,
it's impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really want
everything's
some
shut down
sushi.
downtown. I know.
So bad.
What's the place, Dan? There was one place Jesse was asking about where there's one table at a sushi place here.
Sushi bar ATX.
And what's the story with that? Why is it only one table?
They do 2 dinners a night, right? So
No shit.
Yeah, and
How much is it that they can afford to do that?
It's a lot.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like I think you have to book at least 10 people. You can also book 12. Otherwise, they'll book the other 2. But it's like if you get the wine pairings and stuff, it's probably like $300 a person, maybe a little bit more than that.
Okay.
I think it's 3 to 5 for the omakase.
Yeah.
And it's like you basically just get the omakase when you're there.
Have you been there?
I've been wanting to go for a minute. I have not.
Yeah, we went, me, Richard, Ryan, Jared, Dan Cummins, Brittany, obviously, and some other, Mike Ritlin. We went there like 2 months ago, I think.
No shit.
Yeah, it was dope.
Where the fuck was I? In the hospital?
Probably dead, yeah.
God
I
damn it,
actually
dude.
don't remember when it was. It was a while back.
Fucking A, dude. Pull it up. Like, pull up, like, open table. Could you book a table? See how far out in advance it is.
They open up the booking on the first day of the previous month. So on March 1st, the April bookings were open, I think.
Okay.
And they get booked, and that's it.
No shit.
For sure can't do it on an open table.
No, you have to call.
Yeah.
Man.
Their social media or whatever, it's just a business phone line, and if you get in touch with them, you get in touch with them.
I went to a restaurant the other night. We had a book out like 3 months in advance. It was just an Italian place, Sammy's. It was actually really fucking good. And
3 months?
Yeah, 3 months.
Dude, I walked into Sammy's like the other week.
In L.A.?
Really?
Here.
Oh, well, Sammy's in L.A.
Well, did you sit at the bar?
Yeah, I sat at the bar.
Fuck off, dude. You know, it's a table, bro. A table with humans, okay? No, I love sitting at the bar.
But we're talking about the same Sammy's,
I love
right?
sitting at the bar. That Italian joint right down from WTF.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she'd made reservations. We went, and there was a table across from me with like a rich like Aspen dude. Like he looks like he just got off the slopes. And he had 3 kids like under the age of 7 at this place. It was a nice restaurant. Fucking screaming and shit. And I'm like, God damn, how rich are you that you're just bringing small children into like somebody's anniversary place, you know, where it's just like a once in a thing. And I asked the waiter, I go, hey, dude, how the fuck did this guy get a reservation with 3 kids at the last minute? And they said, you can buy a membership for $5,000, and then when you walk in, they'll just seat you.
That's not that bad.
For a restaurant?
I mean,
would you go there enough for $5,000?
If it's one that
a
you
year?
do business in a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but he's just bringing his kids.
Well, I'm
to
sure
have sketty and meatballs.
probably was just taking advantage of it. But if he's that wealthy,
Yeah, who gives a
cares?
fuck?
What if it's
right?
like a restaurant club? There's like 10 different ones you can choose to. Always skip the line.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. Shit.
That's what Diners Club used to be, right?
I don't know. I remember the commercials
young.
with Telly Savalas.
I think it was
that
just
before my time.
Yeah.
like a
My
fucking-
grandfather had a Diners Club card though.
kind of a credit card that
It was black. It was. I remember the look of it. It was a black.
It was like a credit card that you got perks with.
was it like points and perks, or was it like actual entry?
I think it was actually entry
Yeah.
into things. It was like an NFT, but back then.
Who loves you, baby? This is Telly Savalas, dude. Right?
Dan's so mad I slipped that NFT reference in there. He like won't even look at me.
Is he? Are you off the NFT train now?
He won't even talk to me right now.
I've never been on the NFT train. I fucking hate NFTs.
Look, if you're a holder of this NFT, we're going to airdrop you this at our next party.
Yeah, work for the Nelk boys. Jesus Christ. 26 million. They sold out in what, 4 minutes? 26 million in NFTs. My God, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy. And then they interview the president the next week. You know? What a life. What a fucking
Just
life.
sending it.
Yeah, just sending it, dude. That's
sending
how they're
it.
doing it. Delco's favorite, Bob Menery, on the show. What's up? What's up, Delco? No?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah, he's on that show, but he got to interview the fucking president. Jimmy Kimmel even brought him up during his monologue last night on
Whoa,
fucking show.
the kingmaker.
Yeah. The fucking king. You know what's weird is like people still regard Jimmy Kimmel as, oh man, that's a big, what fucking world is that a big deal anymore? I could give 2 shits less. I liked him on The Man Show. Adam Carolla, wouldn't you argue made more money after that?
I don't know. I don't know what his independent podcast deals were, but maybe. I mean, if it was anything like what Rogan was doing, probably. Because I think Jimmy makes what, like 11 or 12 million a year?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Uh-huh.
And you have to imagine that Carolla, if he's running, like he's an OG guy, so his audience is pretty large.
Dude, he's always top 5. Yeah.
Supposedly, I mean, you can't trust these, but Kimmel was listed as a fair bit more than Carolla in terms of net worth. Enough so that it probably makes me think that no matter what the numbers are, Kimmel's ahead.
But ballpark the numbers. Do they have like one of those
It's
fake?
Carolla's 20, Kimmel's 50.
Man, I don't buy that.
Carolla's car collection's worth $20 million.
Yeah, I don't buy that at all. All those celebrity networks are always wrong. If you Google them,
Right,
they're always wrong.
right. The only thing that's interesting to me is the disparity between the two.
Yeah, and if you look back at it, Carolla probably had a funner life.
Yeah, well, out of the 2 of them, only one has done blackface. So, depends on what you mean by fun.
It wasn't face. It was black body.
Yeah.
Black
By
body.
the way, obviously more than once because he did the sketch more than once, but
Yeah.
more than one character.
Yep.
Because he did both Oprah and Karl Malone.
Yeah, the Karl Malone, I feel like it's the past, though, because Karl Malone's a giant piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a fair point.
yeah. What was Karl Malone's shit? Was it fucking
Deadbeat dad. is
Fucking
part of it.
kids.
Yeah.
Kids,
No,
yeah.
like not like child molester, but like he got like a 14-year-old pregnant
Oh, that's right.
Well, that's a child molester.
But like, yeah. What I mean is like,
Yeah, Rob, you got something to say? Or?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I do at Bowie High School.
I don't want to sit here anymore.
Why not?
Yeah.
I don't want to be this close to.
What I mean is more like it was more like a child bride situation than like whoever that UFC guy was trying to kill a week ago.
Okay, yeah. By the way, Dana
both are
White.
bad.
Yeah, both are.
I'm
equally
not
bad.
saying what's bad. I'm trying to paint a full picture. I'm sorry.
I like how the guy who
You're about to get
says-
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, I was gonna say the guy who wants to use
It's-
uncolored.
It's all over. It's been long over.
You're
Like for me.
that's fair.
It's been long over for all of us. Let's be honest.
But you don't have Mehdi Hassan talking shit to you on Twitter. I do.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he say?
I don't remember. He was just posting on a clip of Tucker that I was on, like saying some fucking stupid shit. I'm like, dude, you work for MSNBC.
Yeah,
what the
dude.
fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, who gives it? And they're gonna hire Jen Psaki probably. Mm-hmm. I think that's where she's going. I know they're backing up the truck, but we'll see where she lands.
They should back the truck up. Like,
Over her?
no, I didn't say that. but
Okay, I
you-
didn't either. I just said,
She's not Russian. You can't do that.
that's true. Fuck.
Yeah, somebody, one of the people that posts on my shit on Twitter frequently said something like I retweeted some Kamala Harris thing, and he was like, "Is there any way you could translate this for me because it sounds like a bunch of stupid gibberish?" And I replied, "Hit yourself in the head with a hammer a couple times, and it'll make perfect sense." And Twitter banned me for 12 hours. And said
Shut
that I
the
was
fuck up.
promoting self-harm. I guess it's hard to tell if that's a joke or not.
Has anybody really hit themselves with a hammer though?
Hammered to death by yourself? I don't think so.
I don't
That
think so either.
I mean, maybe dropping like a big rock on your head or something. But what would the mechanics of that be?
I don't know. Even dropping a big rock on your head.
How
that's-
would you get the
that's a
lever?
lot
You'd
of
have to
work.
windmill your arm
Yeah.
a bunch of times and then land perfectly. And then what happens if you just, if it doesn't work?
You could take it straight to the forehead, I guess, but I think something inside of you would stop your arm. Like they've always said that you can't slice your own throat because there's something that mentally triggers you stopping halfway.
People do that all the time.
I don't know, Bob. Pull it up.
I
dude.
kind of
There's
don't
a
buy
name
that
for it. Yeah,
because the Japanese do way more
Harry-carry, man.
Yeah, and they do it just fine.
Yeah, you put a fucking dagger into your stomach like this and rip across the top of your stomach.
Yeah.
And then your assistant, I guess, chops your head off.
oh, that's sweet.
You draw like a Z, right? Basically.
There's,
I think you
there's
go up to
different-
the heart,
Yeah.
maybe too. Yeah,
Yeah, but I heard you can't choke yourself to death because you'll just pass out and you'll let go of the strangulation.
Yeah, for sure. You need a fucking
Spotter?
device of
Yeah,
some sort.
and but with a long enough knife, you could definitely really easy just
I heard there's
Oh,
something
yeah.
that it triggers inside your brain that won't let you complete the process.
try it.
I got nothing to do tonight. Might as well give it a go.
People cut
Actually,
their
no, wait, Sean.
yeah.
people cut their wrists all the time. What's the difference between that and your neck?
With that, it's so quick. With your neck, it's trying to get all the way across.
Not
right?
what if you're trying to kill yourself and you're doing this, that you're not the fucking Four Horsemen from the WWF. You know what I mean?
Kind of feel like I am, Dan.
Like what was his name? Fuck.
Kevin Nash.
No, he was.
That was in the BO.
Also, RIP Scott Hall.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Scott.
Hall.
Yeah.
Four Horsemen.
X-Pac.
WWF.
Oh, the Four Horsemen were Macho.
Nope.
Man.
Nope. It was
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair's one of them.
We don't have that.
Chris Benoit for a time. I
Benoit
guess.
balls.
Hold on.
Well, that's really sad.
I know. That's a fucked up story. All those wrestlers, it all turns dark for professional wrestlers.
Is it the OxyContin addiction because they have to
no,
perform so much?
I think it's a mixture of steroids, CTE, and then pills is probably third on that
maybe some
list.
cocaine?
Oh, it was Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson, yeah.
Yeah.
Ole Anderson and Tully
Telly
Blanchard.
Savalas.
Telly Savalas too.
Yeah.
what a
Arn
terrible
Anderson.
logo.
Who loves you, baby?
But yeah, this, you wouldn't kill yourself like this. If you want to do it, not that I would recommend it, but just jam the knife straight. Find your pulse and jam the knife right into it.
Oof.
That's where the goddamn thing is. Why would you be
brutal.
cutting around your whole neck?
That's brutal. I got a WWF figure on my desk here. I've got your cousin,
You got hacksaw, right?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, dude, right here. Boom.
By marriage.
You should probably explain that to the audience.
He's married to my cousin.
There you go.
But it would be nice if we were related. Seems like a good guy.
I feel like you are, though, right? Can you claim that?
What would be the point?
It's Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That's a fucking big flex.
Yeah, but you don't get a fucking tax write-off for it, do you?
You should. You should get 2x4% off.
Extra child credit.
He's missing the 2x4, by the way. Somebody took the 2x4 out of his.
Yeah, I think Alec, our old producer, put that in his butt or something. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's right. That little the little 2x4 is gone, dude. God damn it, man. Missing all the fucking fun shit. I miss that fucking shit. These guys today suck. I'm not a fan of like Roman Reigns. Yeah, dude.
No.
I can't get into it. AEW though, I'm all in. I'm an AEW Nation guy.
Yeah, it peaked. Professional wrestling peaked for like a long time, like the mid '90s until like fucking 2015 or some shit. They had a massive fucking run.
80s.
Yeah, I know. But it ebbed and flowed based on like TV contracts and all the other bullshit. But like they were at the top of their game, even when WCW came in for a while. They were at the top of their game for like 20 fucking years. Like imagine just having, and it's scripted stuff. It's not like football. Football just does itself.
Right.
People play against each other, but they kept people interested in this for fucking 20 years. Well, people are still interested in it now, but.
You know who just signed with AEW? Former guest Paige Van Sant. She signed a huge deal with AEW, which is great.
Get the bag.
Get that fucking bag, son. AEW is so fucking dope to watch. I think because I went there in person, that's where they have like barbed wire still and shit, and like people are getting their heads split open with razor blades. I enjoy all that shit. WWF is a little too tame for me now, or WWE, I guess.
She owes us a dog.
She does owe us her dog, but
at least a dog.
Yeah, it does, like she can adopt a new dog and give it to us.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
For the studio.
We just want one dog, a studio dog. You know?
We don't need a studio
Yeah, we don't
dog.
need that. We don't need that.
There's actually a turd behind this curtain.
Is it really? Is it Jack's dog?
I don't know.
We don't know. We discovered it today.
That's what I smelled yesterday.
God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
Does he not go home and he has to bring the dog here?
I don't know. No, he leaves home with the dog.
I don't even know if it's Jack's dog.
Yeah, it could have been something else.
It
could have been
is.
a person.
Could have been another dog.
No, there was a lot of people here for that 1,000th episode.
That's right.
don't.
That's
Could've been
right.
human.
Somebody could have shit on the floor. We were partying.
The list of things and people who could have shit in this studio is
It's still there.
endless.
It's
It
always
is.
Sunny
Still
did.
there.
It's always Sunny did a whole episode on this. Get the poop into a plastic container and let's go find an undergraduate economist, right? A guy that's studying economics, and he will fucking dissect the poop.
Yeah. We'll find out whose shit that asshole came out of.
Yeah.
Who's cleaning it up, though?
It sucks. The cleaning lady was here yesterday.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she saw it. and
Maybe
missed
she did it.
Yeah.
How big is it?
It's bigger than what Jack's dog would shit. So it's either
Is it a fucking human? Did a human
it's
shit
either
in the studio?
human shit or it's maybe like, I don't know, Coop's dog shit. I don't know.
Is there any way to get a camera on it? Is it still there?
Yeah.
It's still there.
Is there a roaming camera back there that we can get a shot
Well,
of
you got
this,
the
dude?
one that's pointed at Homeboy's arm over here, camera 5.
I think I know who should clean up the shit.
Okay, who is it?
What is cleaning really but editing something?
That's a bit of a reach, I think.
Yeah. I would agree that's a bit of a reach, Rob.
There it is. There it is. All right, so
Sean
Giorgio's
can come down and clean up the shit.
Giorgio's got a roaming camera he's setting up here. Now I want to see the shit. I didn't know. I've been here all day too. I haven't seen this shit or smelled the shit.
Maybe it's fossilized.
How was it behind the curtain? Because that could be pointed of like, hey, dude, fuck you guys. Like, do you think it was against you or just an accidental shit? And the fact that you're saying it's bigger than a dog shit, because Jack has a goddamn 75-pound bulldog.
It's like
People,
45
yeah,
pounds.
it's probably. I haven't seen it, but there's no way it's bigger than.
Oh,
a
there it
dog's
is.
Shit.
There it is. Are we in there? Focus.
Yeah, that's about the right size for a dog shit.
That's a dog shit.
It's a mid-sized dog shit.
That's fucking Jack Mandeville, dude. Go to Jack Mandeville's Instagram. Is it just at Jack Mandeville? And say, clean up the dog shit, dude. Who let the dog out? Nailed it. I had to today. It's one of those days. I had to do it. God damn it, dude. You can't bring a fucking bulldog in here. That's craziness. That's definitely Jack's dog, right? Are we in agreement on that? That's not a human shit.
Upon further review, it's probably Jack's dog.
There we go.
Yeah, and it looks like it's been stepped on too. So I don't know if the dog stepped on it afterwards. 'cause
Probably.
It's not at full volume.
Those dogs are big and dumb. I don't know why a single guy would get a dog that big either, because that's a rough. Like you're basically telling whoever you're hoping to be your girlfriend, it's me, and then there's this 5th grader that I want you to fucking take care of.
He's very attached to it.
Well, most single people are attached to their dog, you know? But I would not recommend it. If you're out there and you're single, don't get a fucking bulldog. That's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much to fucking handle. Dan's got a nice, polite size for his dogs, where that's an easy one. Like, if you get in a relationship, you're like, all right, great. That's a small enough dog that I can deal with. A huge-ass bulldog is a fucking lot of work.
I do like Dan's dog. I've spent a little bit of time with them, and they are both pretty good boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morty likes to roughhouse a little bit, but you give him a treat, and he's on your side.
Who's the cocksucker dog? Is that Brittany's dog?
He's not really a cocksucker. He's just kind
Tore Giorgio's shirt clean off his body.
Yeah,
said.
it tore a lot of stuff off his body.
It almost did. I think about that.
He's I don't know what's
Was that Brittany's dog, or did you guys just get that?
No, she's had him for a while. He's like, I think he's gonna be 4 this summer. Something
Okay.
like
So that's too young to kill, right?
that. He's a good dog.
Okay.
Very sweet when
All right.
nobody else is around.
When nobody
Yeah.
else is there.
He's just like he spent so much time with just the two of them that now he's super protective of his mother.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
if a new, he doesn't really care about women, but if a new dude is around, he gets aggressive sniffing. Like he did it to Nick. Nick came over and sat down on the couch.
Nick is suspicious looking, though.
No, but he
Let's
just
face it.
walked up and fucking started sniffing his dick, but basically. Like
Okay.
he didn't make a move on Nick at all. But when Giorgio walked in, it was game on. I think it's just the process. The trainer told us just to go through the process of introducing him to people as they come in, right? Because then they're part of the house.
Ah, gotcha.
Maybe, I don't know. It's
right.
fucking dog psychologist.
Maybe he was in
over
the
here.
other room, and I had entered, and he was like, "Who the fuck's this?"
Yeah,
He was upstairs, yeah.
Yeah.
And he heard fucking a car pull up, and he's like, whoop, whoop, and then
Do dogs beat off?
they suck their own dicks for sure.
Okay.
I don't know if it's to completion, but
Do they
Completion.
suck it or just kind of lick it?
what's the difference? If you come,
Well,
Yeah.
like if you were telling a story right now about a woman making you come with her mouth and she only licked, would you say she sucked my dick? Probably, right?
No.
Just because it's a colloquial term for that.
if she never put it in the mouth and closed around it, I don't think you can call it a dick suck.
But
if
you
she-
would say, yeah,
Got a
man,
blowjob.
lick my dick.
You might say
don't that.
blowjob.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even feel right saying blowjob.
What if she side sucked it a little bit?
Yeah, a little sidewinder.
Like if she only let the tongue out, like
Yeah. I mean, I don't need to see that visual, dude. I understand. I understand the acts of it. No, don't need to see any of that visual whatsoever.
I wouldn't consider that a blowjob.
Okay. Well, we know where your lines are. We know where your lines are. Couple things, kids. So the fucked up cans of the seltzer, a lot of people are asking. We're gonna fill those.
Yeah.
And we're actually gonna sell those out of the new studio. We'll be in there. We're gonna get those filled, and you can come. The flavors, by the way, that were fucked up were peach and lemon lime, which are delightful. So we're gonna get those filled up, and we're gonna give you the opportunity. Just when you're coming town, you want a 6-pack? Congratulations. We'll give it to you for like $10. Who gives a shit? Let's fucking party, right? Because it is costly to fill, and those goddamn cans were so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So we'll fill those up. We'll have those at the new studio, and then today, same as any other day, you guys are welcome to come in and watch live shows. If you're in the streets, hopefully there'll be a new bar there. We got a young man in the studio today for the Drinkin' Bro of the Week. Why don't you hop on up here? Why don't you hop on up? Come on the set here. We'll let Dan take some meds here, some Sudafed, and feel better. That fucking wind out there is gnarly, dude. People are getting cedar fever everywhere.
Yeah, it's warm
It's
though.
a thing. Put it about an inch from your face there. What's your name?
Nick.
What's your full government name?
Nicholas Asani.
There you go.
There you go.
Welcome. How long have you been listening to the show?
Probably started in the pandemic, thereabouts.
Oh, no
Lockdown.
shit.
I mean, I'm from New York, so I was out of work for a year and a half, So
Yeah.
had something to do.
You know what's
Found
funny,
guys.
man? So when the pandemic started, we were in Wilmington, and the advertisers hit us up, and they were like, look, Hollywood is shut down, and people need content. Would you guys mind going every day? And we did. So we started going every single day. I think we were only going a couple or 3 times a week at that point. And now we're Monday through Friday. But what happened was over the course of the 2 years, people were like, hey, motherfucker, you better not go back to two days a week like we expect. And it was like, all right, cool. So we just kind of kept going. That's interesting. You found it during the pandemic, though, because a lot of people did.
Maybe a
actually.
little bit before, but that's,
Yeah.
I mean, I had nothing but time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. That's wild, man. What do you do for a living?
Well, before the pandemic, I worked in a lot of events in Manhattan. We did movie premieres, things like that. There isn't a lot of that shit anymore. So I'm falling back on projection work, things like that, now that theaters are open again in the city. In Manhattan, New York City movie theaters were like the last thing to open back up.
Yeah.
And then they had mandates and all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy there. But premiere-wise, since everything is streaming now, or going directly to streaming, there isn't a lot of like, hey, let's shut down the city and have a huge premiere anymore.
There's little stuff. I mean, you've talked about him a bunch on here, but we did Bradley Cooper. We did Nightmare Alley.
Oh, boy. And what happened there?
Yeah.
3 million opening weekend. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, but I mean,
bad.
it went to streaming.
It was a fucking awesome movie, dude. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. No,
It's
I mean,
great.
like I got to drag him around from venue to venue to.
How is
open
B. Coops
the
in real life?
He's
I've
he
never
has
met
the
him.
personality of cardboard. He just kind of goes where you.
No shit.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, he seems nice enough.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, I mean, I did Hangover 2 with him. Same thing. Todd Phillips is the coolest guy I ever met. Right?
Yeah, he's a rad motherfucker.
He's cool as shit.
Yeah.
But like Bradley Cooper was just kind of there. You know, we
Wild.
didn't click.
Yeah. I understand it. He's never super exciting. He's good on interviews because he's pretty honest about shit. But
Yeah.
I could see how he wouldn't be that exciting in real life.
It feels like it's just with Todd Phillips, you got a guy that a lot of people don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The sort of like random person on the street. Bradley Cooper is probably just getting mobbed 24/7.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's just,
Yeah.
in there, get the job done and get out. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, look, you've been listening to the show and watching it. You know the drill. It's the Drinkin' Bro of the Week. Who would you like to give the Drinkin' Bro of the Week to?
Man, I wasn't ready for that, but he doesn't drink, but I'm going to give it to my kid. He's a future drinking bro. Tyler,
How old is he?
13.
13, all right.
Yeah. So Tyler Asani, future drinking bro of the
You
week.
bring him a seltzer. Give him a little sip. I'm not going to say anything. Bring a seltzer
Maybe.
home to him, yeah.
Yeah.
Give him that peach. He won't really know. A lot of people don't know. And they're like, oh, man, this tastes like one of those New York seltzers, those old school ones. And
He's
you're
13. He probably fucking drinks. I just don't know about it, you know?
Like, yeah, he hasn't told you?
No.
You caught him with weed
We're
yet?
not that close yet. What?
Caught him with weed yet?
I haven't. No. His sister, yeah, but not him. Yeah.
How old's the sister?
She's 17.
Oh, wow. Yeah, of course, dude.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, dude, thanks for coming by the studio and being on the show. We greatly appreciate it. Did you expect any of this fucking crazy shit?
No, it's a lot more. I don't know how to say this without sounding shitty. A lot more professional, right? It's a lot more.
No, that's not shitty at all. Everybody
Yeah.
says the same thing. They're like, dude, I can't believe this is like a real fucking Hollywood studio. I was like, yeah, we try, you know? We try.
The quality comes across. It's just you think it just kind of happens, right? But
Yeah.
there's a lot of fucking work that goes into it. Clearly.
It's wild, yeah. Shouts out to fucking Delco, Hot Bob, and Giorgio. Looks nice.
We don't have to give credit to Bob.
I was about to pipe in and say that, but Dan was so excited to.
Yeah.
Dan was so
give zero
excited to
credit
take
to
me off
Bob.
that line.
Oh man, the fun we have, you know, shit in the studio and free cocaine for everyone. That's not true. That's not true, Bob. Calm down. We appreciate you being here for real. Grab a seltzer and take some home. For D'Anthony Holloway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Drinkin' Bros podcast. Good night, everyone.